Hi there! So you might wonder why I'm hiding behind all these boxes here. Well, as you can see to my left, I got the most adorable new doll's house. A lady in my village was selling her late mother's doll's house, and I thought it was absolutely wonderful. It's pretty up together, so it shouldn't, fingers crossed, take too much restoration to get it to the stage where it's ready to decorate. It's got a few things that need to be sorted, but by and large, it's pretty nicely decorated and all together. But also, the lady was selling all her late mother's furniture, dolls, accessories, and that sort of thing for the doll's house as well. And that's what's in these wonderful boxes in front of me. Now, I haven't looked through these boxes in great detail, so I don't really know what's in them. So I thought what I might do on camera today is open up all the boxes and see what we've got that would go into this house and into some of the other houses that I'm restoring. So what I'll do in a minute, if it's okay with you, is I'll pop behind the camera and then we'll start looking through these boxes. I'm very excited. I bought the house a couple of weeks ago, but I haven't had a chance to actually go through the boxes yet because life has been rather busy. My eldest son's gone off to university and it's all been a rather busy time, but things are settling down now and I'm really excited to see what we've got in store in these boxes. Okay, so I thought I might start with the smallest box first and then we'll move up to the largest box, I think. So this is the first box. It's a very pretty box, isn't it? All the, I guess, daisies on the front. And we'll just open that up and see what we've got inside. Ooh, it's very exciting. And so first of all, we've got a blanket box. Oh, that's very sweet, isn't it? Even little drawers on the front. Look at that. Aren't they gorgeous? And the drawers that come out on the front of the blanket box or toy box, I guess. Absolutely lovely. And then, oh, what have we got here? So tiny. Oh, look at that little tea set. Oh my goodness, how tiny is that? Isn't that absolutely adorable? So we've got a little teapot, a milk jug, and two little cups and saucers, and they seem to be attached. Oh, I see, they're just blue tacked on actually, so they actually would come off of that. Isn't that lovely? Sorry, I might have got a bit close to the camera then, or went a little bit fuzzy, didn't it? My apologies. Oh, we'll just pop that down there. Hopefully we might find the one that's supposed to be blue tacked onto there as we rummage through the boxes, mightn't we? And then what do we have here? Oh my goodness, how gorgeous is this? What do we open up? Oh, and there's little beads inside. Oh, it's like a little jewellery box, isn't it? How lovely is that? It's actually attached onto there so they don't come off. The little beads are loose, well, some of them are. Oh, how lovely. Oh, it's even got a little mirror inside. How wonderful is that? Look at that. Oh my goodness, what absolute gorgeous. How lovely is that? Oh, I want to have another look inside. It's so nice. Well, that's so sweet. That really is. How wonderful. And we've got a little book that says, oh, I can't quite see what it says. Oh, Doll's House, isn't it? So it's like a little magazine of Doll's House stuff. How lovely is that? Let's put that down. And then we've got, oh, a little bowl. How lovely. Go quite well in my Victorian house, actually. Sort of like a wash bowl for the bedrooms and things. And then we've got a little sort of washing laundry basket there with a washboard too. How wonderful is that? One's actually been done, so that's sort of stuck on as if it's being washed. How wonderful. I quite like that. It's rather nice. And then, aha, I think we might have found the missing. Ah, I see the little missing jug that goes onto the little tea set. That's probably the jug you would have your water in for your tea, isn't it? How lovely is that? That's so sweet, that really is, isn't it? That's really, really, really lovely. I like that a lot. And then we've got, aha, another little jug and wash basin. Oh, how lovely. That's really lovely, isn't it? So the detail on these are like the detail you get on real life sort of wash basins, aren't they? They really are. The doll's house world is just like the real world, really, isn't it? Just on a smaller scale. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, I see. This looks like it might be a drawer from something, is it? I might come back to that in a second. Let's see what this is. Oh, a bin. Not very exciting. But, oh, a bin, a plastic bin. There we go. Quite practical, though. And, oh, I see. There's the jug for that bowl there. We've got two of those. They're rather nice, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous. And then, oh, a little train. How sweet is that? A little wooden train. The wheels that go round. How sweet. And then, oh, little brass sort of milk pan for the oven. That's rather sweet, isn't it? You can even hang it up. It's got a little hanging hook as well. And well, I might have to get the whole bath out to see what's actually in the bath. There's lots of bits and pieces in the bath, isn't there? Oh yes, like a ladle. Very nice. I can see a bright red telephone in here as well. I wonder what is that? Oh, the cord's broken, but that can easily be fixed, can't it? But so I've got a bit of fluff going on there, getting in the way of the lovely telephone. Oh, look at that! Isn't that beautiful? Little telephone. How sweet is that? See about putting that over there. And then I see, yes, this is the lid. This sort of jug here, isn't it? Oh yes, very, very sweet. Got a little jug as well, a little lid for the jug. Unless that's for coffee, one's for tea perhaps, I don't know. And then, oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, that's so wonderful. That is a little chess set. Oh my goodness. You've got all the little figures. I'm not sure I can recognise which figures are what. I'm guessing they're little... Oh, I see. Some of them are taller than others. So that's probably like a king or a queen. And oh my goodness, how wonderful! It's magnetic as well. So all the pieces sit on there. I think there's a limit to how long I can carry on putting all the pieces on there. But you get the gist. What a beautiful, beautiful little chess set that is, isn't it? How wonderful! Look at them all lined up there. Well, most of them lined up there. I haven't quite managed to get them all on there. But how wonderful is that? So it's magnetic, so they sit on quite well. Apart from the one that's disappeared. Oh, it's disappeared in the box. So I can see it here. So I'll just grab it before I lose it. I think there's actually one in the bathtub as well. Look. Let's just get that out before I lose that one as well. There's a gold one. There's another gold one that's disappeared into this box. Oh, look at that. That's absolutely charming. Really, really lovely. Let's pop that down. And then, well, as we can see, we've got a beautiful bath here. Absolutely gorgeous claw feet, haven't we? One of those bars you see in the beautiful Victorian bathrooms, isn't it? It's going to look absolutely wonderful either in this house or my Victorian house. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have so much fun. And then we've got a couple of sinks, I see. That's really pretty, isn't it? With some patterns on the sink basin there. And they open, little doors on it open up. And so the detail they put onto this doll's house furniture is exquisite, isn't it? It really is, even the little plug hole and little taps. Oh, it's wonderful. And there's another sink. Oh, the same as the other one, really, just without the pattern. And slightly different taps, or more modern looking, isn't it, with the silver? Lovely. Let's open that up. I imagine that just opens up the same as the other one. And what else have we got in here? Oh, I see. I don't think that has anything to do with that. I'll put that to a drawer to one side because that obviously belongs to something else. Oh, hang on a moment. I think that to, oh, I see. That was a drawer. Oh, it belongs in the little jewellery box, doesn't it? Look, there we go. How lovely. Oh, another excuse to look at the jewellery box again. Oh, it's absolutely wonderful. And then we've got this lovely side table with 2 drawers. Beautiful shape to that one. I've actually got that little side table already that I'm going to be putting in Sunnyview Villa in the lounge, hopefully, if I can find enough room for it. I do think these are absolutely wonderful. They're very, very sweet little side tables, aren't they? And last but not least, in this box, we've got sort of like a ladly sieve. Isn't that lovely? To go with all the other kitchen stuff we've got. Absolutely charming. Beautiful things. And that's the end of the daisy box. So now I should move on to box 2, I think. So I'll just put the daisy box to one side. Right, okay, so now we're on box number 2. Let's see, we can see somebody peeping out there, can't we? Can you see? And what do we have in here? Well, we can see a lady peeping out, so maybe we should look at her first. It might be rude not to, mightn't it? So we've got, oh, the most gorgeous little doll. Look at this. There she is in her beautiful dress, her shoes, and she's got a parasol too. Isn't that gorgeous? The parasol is actually sort of attached onto her dress. Oh, isn't she beautiful? Beautiful hair, beautiful hat. Oh, some flowers on her hat. Oh, isn't she wonderful? Such a lovely outfit as well. Look at all the lace on that. Isn't that pretty? And I say the parasol. Oh, that's just a beautiful finishing touch, isn't it? Really, really, really like her. She's beautiful. And then, oh, who else have we got? Little teddy bear. Oh, he's rather cute, isn't he? Lovely little teddy bear. And we've got a cot. It seems to be packed with all this sort of almost cotton woolly stuff. It's not quite cotton wool, but oh, who else have we got in here? We've got a beautiful cot. It's lovely, isn't it? Lovely pattern on the cot mattress there. That's sort of stuck down. Looks like this side of the cot. Oh yes, this side of the cot goes up and down. Rather good, isn't it? So you can get baby in and out. And then we've got a couple of babies. So who have we got here? Oh, she seems to have lost her, what's that, a bonnet maybe? Oh yeah, her bonnet probably goes that way, doesn't it? I think, I'm not sure. Yes, I think so. So she's lost her bonnet. We'll put that on in a bit. But there she is. Oh, her little hands seem to be lost as well. Her little hands. Oh, there they are. So she's in there. We've got this lovely little baby here with a beautiful little dress. Almost like a christening dress, isn't it? And we've got a second baby also with sort of bonnet on as well. Slightly different colour. This one's blue, so this must be the boy. Or is that a bit stereotypical these days? And this one's sort of a pale pink maybe. So perhaps it was more brighter pink when the lady first probably made the costumes for her little dolls maybe. Aren't they sweet? Sweet little faces on those dolls, aren't there? So must be little twins that sit in the cot, perhaps. There they go. Very, very sweet little twins sitting in their cot. Oh, maybe we should put Teddy in with them as well. There we go. Little Teddy in the cot with the twins. How lovely is that? And then what else have we got in our box? We've got some lovely cushions. They're rather nice. Might be a bit big though, do you think? What would you use those for? Incredibly large for a house of this size, don't they? Rather nice there. They've got lace on the front. Oh, I see another doll. Another baby. Oh, lots of babies in this house. Oh, she's got a slightly different outfit on, hasn't she? She's got a little hat on that's sort of stuck on her head and a little bow, so slightly different outfit. Very, very sweet though. Look at that. Isn't she gorgeous? I'm sure she can go in the cot as well. There's going to be no room in the cot for her. And then we've got another, a little toy box. Oh, that one's got a hanger in it. How sweet is that? A little clothes hanger for all the baby's clothes. How sweet. And then a little train. Haha, I've got one of these trains already. Absolutely lovely. I just love them, the way they sort of all attach to each other and move along as you roll them along the ground. Wonderful. And then I see another like parasol type umbrella in there. Bit more of a boring one, that just as plain black, isn't it? So probably more of an umbrella than a parasol, more practical. And then do I see, another doll? I do. I see, so she's wearing a beautiful pink dress. Oh, she looks a bit unhappy though with her face, doesn't she? This one looks much more neutral. This one looks like she's having a hard time of it, doesn't she? Maybe the babies are keeping her up all night. She's got this beautiful pink dress. And, oh yes, even pink shoes to match with her pantaloons. How lovely. I'm not showing too much of her pantaloons. It's rather indignant for her, isn't it? Oh, lovely. Her dress might look a little bit large on her, though, so maybe we'll have a play with the dresses at some point. And then, oh, beautiful rocking horse. Look at that. Oh, I do love rocking horses in dolls' houses. They're absolutely charming, aren't they? How lovely. And then we've got, a lantern. That's rather nice, isn't it? To carry up to bed at night. So you can see your way up to your bedroom. And then, oh, wonder what that is. Looks like it's off something else, doesn't it? So we'll put that to one side for now, so we can work out what that is, unless it's just a shelf, perhaps, on the wall. No, it looks like it's got a flue. Maybe that's something to do with like a cooker, maybe, you know, like a hearth or something. I reckon we'll find out what that is in a minute, won't you? We got a little tiny book again. So what have we got here? Oh, another doll's house one. How lovely. It's similar to the first one we saw, wasn't it? Oh, exactly the same as the first one we saw. Just get the first one. It was over here. There you go, exactly the same as that. Very sweet, isn't it? Nice little books for the house. And then we have, oh, a doll's house for the doll's house. How lovely is that? It's even the same design pretty much as the main doll's house as well. Oh my goodness, it is. Oh, let me, I'll just move the camera so you can see the doll's house next to the actual doll's house. So bear with me a moment. So yes, this is the miniature doll's house to go inside the doll's house. As you can see, it's actually the same design. Isn't that wonderful? So you've got 3 windows along the front with little sort of balconies on each. You've got sort of arched ways over the windows on the front, and stairs at the front, windows in the basement, and a couple of windows up in the attic too, which hopefully you can see. I'm not sure they've totally got in the frame there. Isn't that sweet? So the doll's house has its very own doll's house. How wonderful. Let's see what else we've got in here. Oh, looks like we've got a little boy. Oh yes, he's rather sweet, isn't he? Little blue eyes, blonde hair, wearing little dungarees and a very smart bow tie. Very, very lovely. I think he looks like he might belong with this one, doesn't he? Very similar features. And then it looks like we've got a dad figure in here as well. Oh, he's wearing a very smart suit there. Nice black suit. It's a little bit worn, unfortunately. We have sort of like a velvet collar and his bow tie. I think he's had a bit of a hard life because his suit's a little bit more worn than some of the others. But there's Dad by the looks of things. And we've got somebody else in here as well. Oh, we've got a maid. How wonderful. Her lovely hair. It's really beautifully designed, isn't it? She's got curls along the front and a little bun at the back and a lovely apron as well. It's very sweet. Oh, how lovely. And then what else have we got in this box? We've got, oh, a lovely white table. How lovely is that? Beautiful. pattern along here, sort of almost like a scallop pattern, isn't it? Beautiful legs. And then another white something. What we got here? Oh, another rocking horse. More practical one this time. The children could probably sit on that one, couldn't they? Maybe little boy's a little bit old to be on a rocking horse, but we could try him, couldn't we? Oh, there we go. You can actually sit on the rocking horse. How lovely. And, oh, what's that? Oh, I see. Sort of coat rack. Oh, that's rather nice, isn't it? And we've got another little doll, probably a little girl of the family. Oh, very sweet little dress there, isn't it? Lovely. Beautiful dress. Lovely lace on it. And she's obviously got some sort of bow on her sleeves there. Oh, very, very sweet. So yeah, she obviously goes with the mum and the little boy of the family, doesn't she? Very similar features going on there. And it's white sort of cotton wool stuff. It's very easy to lose things in here. I know the lady had packaged it all up because her sister, who I think lived in Australia, I think she said, was going to have all the doll's house things from their mother. But her sister decided she didn't want it in the end. She had to ship it all the way over to Australia. So hence why it was packaged up with all this wonderful sort of cotton wool to keep it all safe. So we've got another little book there, same as the others, very nice. And then, aha, grandfather clock. Lovely. Very similar to one of the grandfather clocks I've already got that's going to go in Sunnyview Villa. Well, probably. Although I think it's a little bit tall. I'm not sure that one's quite as tall as the one for Sunnyview Villa. I think that's more in keeping. Now, I've got to be careful. I don't lose stuff in here. Let's see what else we've got. I'll just throw that on the floor for now. It's getting everywhere, isn't it? Aha, let's move that out the way and then we can see what we've got in here. Last few bits and pieces. Oh, what's this? Oh, I actually don't know what it is. Oh, I see. It's a little ship in a bottle. How wonderful is that? So you've got a little boat at the bottom and these are sails coming up here. Oh, that's absolutely adorable. Sorry, I keep going off the camera in all my excitement. Oh, I see. And this, I think, must belong with this, don't you? I wanted to say it sort of attaches like that, but I'm not sure it does actually. So maybe it's not related at all. I'm sure there's lots of lovely people out there who will know for sure what this is. And this looks like some sort of coal boiler, I'm guessing, is it? Wonderful. I'm going to space it a little bit on my table, aren't I? And then what's this? Oh, look at that little chalkboard. Oh, and it even has two pieces of a piece of chalk and the chalkboard rubber. How lovely is that? And they're doing their maths and a little house. Oh, I've got to have a nursery in the house somewhere then, don't I, to use all these lovely things. And then, oh, a couple of books. We've got Little Red Riding Hood. Oh, and it's even got a story inside. Oh, how wonderful. Oh, I do love these little books. They are so charming. The fact you can read the story is really, really, really exquisite, isn't it? Oh, look at those. So we've got the house that Jack built and Little Red Riding Hood. Oh, I see. They've got a second story in them. This one here's got Jack and the Beanstalk. And this one here's got the three bears. How wonderful. And then, oh, we're nearly getting to the end of this. Oh, I see. Oh, this must be the lady's hat or the little girl's hat, perhaps. Who do you think this belongs to? Little girl, perhaps, is it? Maybe. Oh, I'm not sure. Might be the lady, perhaps. No, I think it must be a little girl. It's too small for the lady, isn't it? It wouldn't fit over that hairstyle she's got going on there. So it must be this little girl's hat at some point, I think. Doesn't really fit her, though, unless we put it at an angle. I don't know. Very pretty little hat, though, isn't it? Perhaps it would just go on the back of a door or hung up somewhere rather than actually try to go on somebody. That's very sweet, isn't it? Oh, another little book. What we got here? New Yorker. Isn't that wonderful? So, so sweet. They've got their very own New Yorker magazine. And then we've got, oh, beautiful little doily. So like a little table, cloth or something like that. How lovely. And then we've got some rugs. So, oh, I see. Sort of pattern, sort of spiral coloured cream rug. That's rather sweet, isn't it? Tassels. Oh, almost glittery tassels on the outside. That's nice. And then we've got, oh, that's rather pretty pattern, isn't it? Look at that. How wonderful. Oh, another one. How beautiful is that as well? God, they are really nice. Really nice quality as well. They're quite thick. It's difficult to show, obviously, on a camera. But yeah, they're really quite thick rugs. Beautiful. And last but no means least, our plain blue one. Now that, I think, is the end of box 2. Yes, it is. Just got a little bit of fluff in there. Sort of cotton wool stuff. So I'll pop that box to one side. And then we'll have a look at box 3. Okay, so here we are with box number 3. I wonder how many other wonderful things we're going to have in here. I can't get over how much wonderful things I've unpacked already. Oh my goodness. It's like a little treasure trove, isn't it? Okay. Oh, some more of that sort of cotton woolly type packaging. So I'll just move some of that out of the way. All right, so we've got another man, as we can see. And a very similar suit to the first man we looked at, isn't he? There he's got his suit and bow tie on, looking very smart. I think he's even got I want to say a cravat, but he wouldn't have a cravat and a bow tie, would he? So no, that must just be part of his shirt. But there he is, looking very dapper, isn't he? Again, unfortunately, I think the dad's costumes have sort of worn a little bit more than the ladies' costumes. And then, oh, here we are, another. Oh, I see. The big black sort of range there, isn't it? Oh, I see. And you open up and you've got the shelves inside. How lovely. And the 2 doors there. Isn't that wonderful? Now, that looks like something's come off there, doesn't it? So that's probably belongs to that other black mystery thing we were looking at earlier. That looks about right, doesn't it? So yes, you've got to see there's something broken off of there. And that would fit on there rather nicely, wouldn't it? So there we go. And what else have we got? Oh, a newspaper. Oh, how lovely. Oh, the New York Times newspaper. And some chairs. Oh, now these actually look familiar. I've actually already got these chairs and some of my other stash that I bought previously, but they're still rather nice and they're so versatile. You could use them in any house, couldn't you? Now, actually, that one there is missing a leg. Now, I did find a red mahogany leg in the first box, so bear with me. Oh, there it is. Easier to find than I thought. So that, is the missing leg of there. How wonderful. So we can easily fix that, can't we, and fill that in. Beautiful. So we've got a little matching table. That's very sweet. Same sort of style as the chairs. Same sort of colour as well. How lovely. And, oh, a beautiful, beautiful mirror. Look at that. Oh, I think that might be the drawer that's just popped out. Yes, there's a little drawer. I do love these drawers. Look at the detail on these drawers. Amazing, aren't they? With a little hand drawer that comes out. And what else have we got? Oh, one of these wonderful desks. I think I've got one of these desks that's going to go into Sunnyview Villa in the studio. Oh, in the study, rather. Aren't they lovely? I do love these. See, all the drawers are so beautifully made. And they all come out. There's so much detail. Look at that. It's like a proper little, like a study desk, isn't it? With all its lovely drawers and cupboards. How wonderful. Oh, what else have we got? I see something popping out of there. Oh, look. What's that then? Something for the garden, perhaps, is it? Would that have like a light at the top of it in the garden, perhaps, or just a decoration? It's like an old-fashioned lantern almost, isn't it? Isn't that lovely? And then, oh, that's rather nice, isn't it? Look at all those, I would say all those cupboards, but they're not quite, are they? It's just one sort of display cabinet with beautiful panelling on the doors there. It's really nice, isn't it? How lovely. And then what else have we got? Oh, how lovely. Oh, isn't that wonderful? A little chest of drawers, and all the drawers come out. I don't know if you can quite see, but each of the drawers, these little handles on the drawers, and they've got little pull-out handles too. And they're wonderful, little brass ones. There you go, you can see there. How lovely is that? It goes really nicely with some of the other furniture I've just unpacked, doesn't it? So, the same sort of colour, obviously designed to go in the same bedroom, so same suite of furniture. And then what else we got? Oh, a high chair. A wonderful high chair. It's a bit modern compared to most of the furniture we've got in this house, doesn't it? Looks more like a, I don't know, what do you reckon, 1970s, 1960s high chair? Yeah, it's definitely more modern, I think, than Victorian. That's why I'm sweet, isn't it? I do love the way they do this as well. Oh, proper high chairs. How wonderful. And what else have we got? Oh, I see something else for the garden, perhaps. Oh, isn't that lovely? All the beautiful flowers in that. Oh, they're so well made as well. Goodness me. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm guessing that's the same sort of style as this one, isn't it? So they would go in the garden quite nicely together. And let's have a little rummage in the box and see. Oh yes, there's still one other thing. A lovely office chair. So that's exactly the same office chair as what I've got in Sunnyview Villa, isn't it? So if you've watched my other videos, you might recognise that. Oh yeah, that's lovely, isn't it? I do like them. I think they're really exquisite. Beautiful detailing on them, isn't there? Aha, I think we might be at the bottom of that one. We are. So there we go. That's the end of box 3 then. So we'll now move on to box 4. And last, but certainly no means least, we've got the last box, box 4. And as you can see, it's a pretty large box, isn't it? If I put my hands in there, you can see how large it is. And if it's anything to go by what the other boxes were like, it's going to be jam-packed full of things too, isn't it? So I'll just get that one opened and we'll have a look and see what we've got in there as well. Can't believe all the wonderful things so far. It's really exquisite, isn't it? Oh my goodness, and what do we have in here? Well, first of all, you can see we've got another beautiful rug there, haven't we? That's lovely, isn't it? Beautiful red. This lady made them herself. Perhaps she did embroidery on her sewing machine and made beautiful rugs. They're lovely, aren't they? Oh, and then we've got a bed. Oh, and I think that might be the bed. We'll sort of head to the bed as well. That's rather nice, isn't it? Beautiful bed already. Got material on it as well. Already got bedding furniture on it, so we don't need to worry about the bedding. And then we've got, oh, mahogany chair. Oh, very similar style to the ones we saw earlier that had the red cushion on them, but this doesn't seem to have a cushion on it. Perhaps it's lost its cushion. But yeah, it's the same style as the ones we saw earlier, I think. Let's get one of the ones we saw earlier to compare. And, well, not quite the same, is it? Slightly different colour. Oh, I see, and this one's got arms as well. So this must be one that sits at the head of the table, perhaps. And then we've got, oh, lovely little table. It's very sweet, isn't it? It's a simple little table with those little legs. Beautiful. And then we've got a little white bedside table, perhaps, with little drawers. Again, look at those lovely little drawers that they come out. So, so sweet. It really is. Some more of our cotton wool. A little high, sort of a, what's that, like a flower pot stand, or a little high, little end table. And then what have we got here? Oh, oh, wonderful. Oh, it looks like it's been through the walls, all the crockery in there. It's all upside down and higgity-piggity, isn't it? So it's all come rather loose. But look at that. Beautiful, beautiful display cabinet with some lovely, lovely crockery inside of it. How lovely is that? I'm not sure what that is. I'll just pop that to one side, like top of a shoebox by those things. I'm not sure why that's in here. And oh my goodness, look at this. We've got a grand piano. A dusty grand piano, but a grand piano. With all the keys. Oh, how lovely is this? And open it up, and there's the inside of the piano. Oh, I see. And look, there's even sheet music, so you can put the little sheet music stand up. Oh, how wonderful. Look at that. What do these inside do? Oh, I see. There's a stand. Oh, okay. So you can put the grand piano up. Oh, how wonderful is that? Oh, how lovely. They think of everything, don't they? When they make the doll's house furniture, they really do. That's so gorgeous. Never seen one of those before. It's beautiful. And then we've got a lovely bookcase with some books already on it. And what have we got up here? These seem to be a bit loose. So do they actually belong on there at all? Oh, yes, they do. They're actually more books. Look. Oh, I see. They sort of slot in like that, don't they? That's quite a good idea. Haven't seen that before. Well, the ones I've got them glued in, but they actually, oh, I see. They're actually sort of portable books that you can move around. That's quite nice, isn't it? So I'm wanting a room bit on my table here. And oh, look at that little bureau, sort of escritoire, little drawers as well. They got the same sort of handles as the last one, sort of chest of drawers we looked at, where the little sort of handles flip out. You could pull the drawers out. Isn't that sweet? I'm guessing this comes down. Oh, look at that! And we got some more little drawers inside. Oh, how adorable! Oh my goodness, I absolutely love that. Now, there must be a drawing there somewhere, because obviously we've missed one, haven't we? Missing one. Oh, there it is. There you go. So we have the other drawer. Oh, it's lost its handles. That's a shame. Oh dear, what a shame. I'm sure we can, I don't know, find them from somewhere and find some more to stick on or something. And then, oh, what else have we got? Aha, these look familiar. I've got these chairs already, I have to be honest. So it's funny how sometimes the furniture reappears in different collections. But two beautiful chairs. I do like these. Very, very nice. Oh, and another one of these lovely tables that I had. The Sunnyview Villa as well. Little sort of flat table where the sides come up. Aren't they wonderful? And as somebody very kindly told me, you then pull these out and then it becomes a bigger table. Isn't that beautiful? I absolutely love these. The detail on the legs and even the little hinges there are just so sweet, aren't they? And the fact it even comes with the bits of wood that you pull out to keep the flaps up is gorgeous. And then what else have we got? Oh, look at that. Oh, 3 chairs in one. How beautiful. So that obviously goes with this sort of style, isn't it? How lovely. Exquisite. I really like that. I haven't seen one of those that's got 3 in one. How wonderful. Right, we've also got, a lovely table as well. Yes, I've definitely got one of these tables. It looks very familiar. I've had one of these tables from some other bits and pieces I've purchased in the past. I tend to, in the past, have bought sort of job lot auctions off of eBay, and you never quite know what you're going to get in those either, which is rather nice. But that looks a bit skew-whiff, doesn't it? I think that's been through the walls, that table. Look. I have to see if we can straighten that poor table up, because it's not going to bear to hold very much stuff being wonky like that, is it? Oh, and a lovely little chair. I always think these chairs go beautifully with these little tables as well. So sweet. I said, I've already got some of these chairs. I think they're adorable little chairs. I really do. And then, look at that little Christmas tree. We're heading towards that time of the year again, aren't we? My goodness, where does time fly to at the moment? So, that little tiny Christmas tree. Still in its box. How lovely. And, oh, what have we got here? I think that must belong to something else, don't you? So, we'll put that to one side for now. And then, oh, we've got a toilet. How lovely. Everyone needs a toilet though, don't they? So, our same pattern as one of the sinks, isn't it? So that's rather nice. So yes, we've got the same pattern on the toilet there as we do on the sink there. So that's obviously a set, isn't it? And what else have we got? Just a sort of garden chair, perhaps. One of those little sort of fold-up chairs. That's rather sweet, isn't it? And a little, towel rail, perhaps, is it? Do you think? Looks like it. Oh, a little table. See, some of it's a bit dusty. Very sweet little table. Again, mahogany like the rest of the furniture. Rather nice. And then, difficult this box. Oh, another one of those chairs. It's all a bit higgledy-piggledy in here. We've got some garden furniture. Perhaps it's time to get this out and then we can see what's underneath it. So we've got some lovely garden furniture. So we've got table, beautiful ornate detail on there, and the chair that goes with it. And another little chair there, so a table and 2 chairs, and I'm guessing that goes with the rest of the outdoor furniture that we saw earlier. But yes, here's the other outdoor furniture, so it obviously all matches beautifully, doesn't it? So yes, it all goes together quite nicely. So we've got the lantern, the 2 chairs, table, and the flower plant pot as well. So I'm not sure, it's not a little bit large, I don't know. We'll have to have a look, won't we? I guess the chairs look similar size to the chairs that are in the house. Maybe it's just my imagination, maybe it's because they're white and they look bigger being white perhaps. But yeah, no, they are similar size, aren't they, to the other furniture we've got inside the house. So I think they're probably in keeping. So yes, we've got this gorgeous doll here with a beautiful purple dress. Beautiful lace as well, look at that. And she's got a band in her hair as well, with a bow on the back. Absolutely gorgeous dress again. Oh, a little red shoe she's got. How lovely is that? Got a label on her. What does that say? Oh, made in Taiwan. And we've got another figure in here as well. Another, oh, dad's type figure. And he's wearing a suit, the same as the other men, isn't he? With his lovely bow tie. What have we got here? It's quite bizarre, isn't it? We've got a bucket that's got a rolling pin in it, some can of Pepsi, a can of Coke, and a can of... Oh, I'm not sure what that one's supposed to be. Not sure that's quite in keeping with the rest of the furniture we've got in this house, but quite strange, isn't it? Oh, a mop. And, oh, look at that, a tape measure. How wonderful. And then, looks like this is missing something on the bottom. Perhaps this was a broom at some point. See if we can find anything in the box that might belong to it. Oh, I don't know. There's loads in there still, isn't there? Oh, we've got another high chair. Look at that. I've actually already got one of these high chairs, but I think they're absolutely adorable, aren't they? Look at that. The way the tray goes up like that. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, it is exactly the same as the blue high chair we unpacked earlier. Just that the blue one's been painted, isn't it? So let me just go and grab that so we can have a look at them together. And then, oh, what else have we got? We've got a dresser that has some beautiful crockery on it. And we've got sugar, tea, and, oh, what's that behind there? Is that something else belonging to the crockery set, perhaps? Oh, can't quite get it. Oh, yeah, something else belonging to the crockery set that's got loose. So we've got a jug for tea, coffee, and flour. Do the lids come off? Oh, look at that. Even then the lids come off. How wonderful is that? So sugar, tea, and flour. And again, beautiful little dresser. Although some people have told me on one of my previous videos that this is known as a hutch as well. So we've always called them Welsh dressers in the UK. So, but I understand there's slight differences between dressers and hutch, which I must admit, I don't understand the difference between the two. But whatever it is, it's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? I'll just put that here for now because we're running out of space a little bit and the box is rather large. We've got, oh, beautiful brass bucket. That's rather nice, isn't it? Looks like it belongs on a fire engine or something. It's very heavy. Now, these are quite large plant pots I'm seeing here. I'm not sure they're quite in keeping with the house. They're a bit large, aren't they? So we'll pop those to one side for now. Oh, no, earlier I said there was a seat that didn't have a red cover on it. There's the red cover. And then, oh, we've got a brass bell. That's rather sweet. Even tinkles. Little basket. Again, very sweet. Little wicker basket. Ah, little toaster. He's even got the little up and down. Oh, it goes down. Not sure it goes back up again. Oh, there we are. I wonder if we've got any toast to go in that. Doesn't look like it, I don't think. Oh, we've got a little sort of, what's that, cheese ball, do we think? Yeah, probably. Oh, yeah. So Edam, I think that is, isn't it? Oh, there we go. There's a top of the toilet we found earlier. So where's that toilet gone? Oh, too much. I can't see it now. Oh, there it is. So, yes. Oh, don't want that in there. That's definitely belongs to something else. So, yes, the top of the toilet. That's a bit better, isn't it? It's got its chain as well. So, makes it more complete, doesn't it? I say it matches the sink as well. So, it's obviously a suite. And then we've got, oh, a little doggy in his basket. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, he's sweet, isn't he? What a lovely face. And then, oh, what else have we got? Lots of bits and pieces. So we've got some more, oh, vases. They were rather nice, aren't they? Look at those vases. Aren't they beautiful? I wonder, are they supposed to have a lid? Oh, they might have a lid. That one might be the lid on that one, do we think? Has that one got a lid? Oh, possibly. Well, I don't know. I have to have a play. Possibly. Suppose if it was lid, it looks more like an urn or something, doesn't it? And then, oh, that looks like a bit of Lego. I think that might have snuck in there. It's certainly not in keeping with Victoria and stuff. We've got a wine bottle. Oh, yes, we might need that later. We've got some more brass pots and pans for the kitchen. They're rather nice, aren't they? Oh, yes, the other pot we had earlier in one of the other boxes is smaller, so that would fit in there quite nicely, wouldn't it? So the three together. Rather sweet. And then we've got like an old black pot to go on the hearth. That's rather nice, isn't it? Another bottle of wine. We're going to need lots of these today, I think. How sweet are these? Little cats. Oh, aren't they adorable? I have a little cat as well. It's one of our white coloured little cats. So two black and one white. That's sweet, isn't it? As we got here, oh, I see, like a sandwich on a plate. Again, made of polymer clay, well, it's a things. And we've got, oh, a tray with some fruit on it. That's rather nice. We've got the bananas, grapes, apples. What do you reckon those are? Oranges, perhaps? Lemons? Peach, maybe? You use our imagination, but it's quite nice, isn't it? Nice and heavy. And then, hang on a moment. I said there was no toast for the toaster. I lied. We have toast for the toaster. Oh, I love the detail they put onto these things. It really, really is quite exquisite, isn't it? We've got a plant pot, some beautiful daisies in it. That's rather nice. Oh, I see, a lid for that black kettley pot we found earlier. There we are. That would go onto there like that. And then we've got lots and lots of sort of brass coloured, we've got plates. So we've got 4 brass coloured large plates. There we are. And then we've got some smaller brass coloured plates. And we've just got 2 of those, perhaps. We'll find some more later, know what this is like. And then we've got some cups, 4 of those. Oh, hang on a moment, I see another sort of brass coloured plate. These are actually plastic. They're not actually brass, they're plastic, but they're brass coloured. So we've got another one of those sort of almost like side plates. And then we've got, I don't know, what do you reckon that is? A lid, perhaps? We might find that out later. Oh no, I see what that is. That's the sort of spoon section of a ladle that's broken off. And then we've got another sort of ladle there, haven't we? And then a spatula. Oh, some more polymer clay. All cakes this time. Yum yum. And what have we got here? Oh, that's unusual, isn't it? It's like a 4-leaf clover. Oh, it was a 4-leaf clover. I've just dropped it on the floor. So I found the 4-leaf clover again. So there we are. When I was looking for 4-leaf clover, I also then found a little cat that I dropped earlier. As sweet as he. And that's the end of that box in there, I think. Oh, apart from the fact I have found, you know, earlier I said we were missing one of the handles from, was it the little sort of escritoire bureau that was missing one of its handles? Yes, it was. And there's one of the handles in the box there, so that's quite handy. I found one of them at least. Hopefully the other one's around somewhere. And then we're still going through this box. My goodness, this is like a box inside of a box, isn't it? Oh, I see, we've got another section of books like we had earlier for the bookshelf. So yes, we can pop those in the bookshelf like that. And we got a couple of plant pots that again are way too big for this style house, but very sweet, aren't they? Some more little plant pots. So we're getting smaller now, so getting more in keeping. And a little white box, I'm not sure what that's for, but it's quite sweet. Some more little plant pots. Oh, another one of those. Oh, perhaps this is like a garden furniture. Oh, I know, this is like a plant for the garden, isn't it? And you grow flowers out of that with the little plant pots. Very sweet. And the lady did say this actually came with like a patio, and I think that's what that is there. Now, I'm not sure how the patio works. It's going to be quite interesting to see. Another one of these little units as well. That one's missing its handle as well, so hopefully there's another handle in here as well somewhere. Let's have a look at that. Oh, look at that. So it pulls out, I guess so. And then we've got the lovely little drawers. Aren't they beautiful? Beautiful little drawers. Again, same style as some of the other furniture we saw earlier. So we've got oh, look at that. Oh, wonderful. Little divider. How sweet is that? Very sweet little hinges. I do love these little hinges. They're so tiny. Very useful. And looks like another piece of furniture. Oh, yes. In keeping with all the rest of the furniture. How lovely. It's like a wardrobe. You could hang all their clothes. Oh, another little coat hanger in there as well. How lovely. And again, some drawers at the bottom. Same style as the other ones. And then I think what we've got left in here is all to do with the patio. So I think what I should do is I should have a look at the patio and see if I can put it together. And then we'll have a look at that in a separate video, perhaps in more detail with the house. Because I think if I was to try and do it in this video, it would be quite a mammoth one. Because it looks very complicated. So I might even need to look at some YouTube videos to work out how that works. Wow, what a lot of wonderful furniture and accessories and little dolls I got here. I have no idea these boxes were going to be jam-packed of just so many wonderful things. Now, some of these items I've already got in my Doll's House collection, but some of it's brand new and I've never seen them before. It's absolutely charming to have gone through them all and seen what I've got here. As I say, with a patio, I think it's a patio, or it might be a conservatory. I can't quite remember what the lady said. What I'll do is I'll work out how that goes together, and we'll look at that in more detail in another video. Perhaps when we look at the house in more detail too. So I hope you've enjoyed going through my boxes with me. I certainly have. So I'm absolutely almost speechless as to how many things I've got here. It's amazing. It really is. I feel very blessed that the lady was willing to sell them to me. Somebody had asked to buy them, actually for more money than I was paying, but they wanted to separate them out and eBay them as separate lots. But because they were her mother's legacy, she wanted them to stay together with the Doll's House. And because she knows that I restore them and put them in my windows, she was happy to sell it to me. And she knew that I'd put it all together and display it in the windows so the people in the village would better see it, including herself if she ever passes this way. So it's rather lovely. So I can't wait to get started with this and see how it's all going to go in the house. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to my channels to see what I'm up to next and see how I get on with the patio stroke conservatory when I work out what it is. So thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.